Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on and give the prediction for Michigan football's Saturday night matchup with the Bowling Green Falcons. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to get on really quickly and give the prediction for the Wolverines matchup on Saturday night with the Falcons, the Bowling Green Falcons. As you know, Michigan is at the end of its the appetizer portion of its schedule. And similar to last year, the Wolverines have started off with three arguably very soft opponents, cupcakes compared to playing teams like Penn State and Ohio State and Nebraska and one of the big boys from one of the other Power 5 conferences. So before I get into the prediction for Saturday night's game, let's do a quick recap of weeks 1 and 2. Yeah, so this page is from the MGO Blue website. I like the layout of this page the best. So I like coming here to look at the schedule. So Michigan defeated East Carolina and UNLV in weeks 1 and 2. The Wolverines defeated the Pirates 30-3. I was at that game. In both games, the teams got themselves on the board in the closing minutes or seconds of the fourth quarter. So in both games, Michigan had pulled its defensive starters. Otherwise, they would have pitched shutouts against both of these teams. The Wolverines defeated the Running Rebels 35-7. And both of those games featured stellar and near squeaky clean performances from one JJ McCarthy. So the opponent for this week is the Bowling Green Falcons, and that game is going to be a 7:30 kickoff at the Big House. And once again, this will conclude the some might look at this as the preseason, the appetizer, the salad or the soup. Well, after this Bowling Green game, we will be on to the meat and potatoes of the season. Now, I am very careful about reading things, especially on this channel. Sports content needs to move and move pretty fast. Otherwise, you're going to lose people's eyeballs and their attention spans may wane. So this is a short one. I promise it's short. So I'm going to read this one verbatim. This is from the MGO Brew section of the Sportsbook Nation. And this reads as follows. Opening betting odds revealed for Michigan versus Bowling Green. The Wolverines are, wouldn't you guess it, a huge favorite at home. This reads as follows. The Michigan Wolverines dismantled the UNLV Rebels. I always think of them as the Running Rebels at the Big House on Saturday, 35-7, but have yet to cover the spread this season. It's understandable as they were 36 and 37-point favorites, respectively, in their first two games. And that is a lot of ground to cover for a team that traditionally doesn't run up the score. Though last year against Colorado State and Hawaii and Connecticut, The Wolverines were up in the 40s and the 50s for all three of those games, if I recall correctly. Perhaps that changes next Saturday night at the Big House against the visiting Bowling Green Falcons of the Mid-American Conference. DraftKings Sportsbook just released the opening odds for the game, and Michigan is a huge 38-point favorite to start the week. The over-under has not been released yet. Bowling Green is 1-1 up to this point in the season, having lost to Liberty on the road in week 1 and taking down Eastern Illinois on Saturday at home. All signs point to this being another blowout win for the Maize and Blue. So we'll see soon enough if Michigan can top the number that the odds makers are giving them. Do you think Michigan will cover the spread next week against Bowling Green? Are you confident enough to bet on it? Let us know in the comments section. Now, here on Big Discussions 76 Sports, I'm not a gambler, so I don't condone gambling. I have some uncles who like to gamble, and I think my brother Amal, he's done some gambling as well. They like to do the over and the under. I've never done it, but I just want to say that I don't condone gambling here, and I'm not encouraging anyone to gamble on Saturday's game. But I'm going to wrap this video up by giving something that I think the Wolverines should do, and maybe they should plan to work on or work into the game plan for Saturday night. This has been mentioned on other channels and by other content creators. And it's something, that makes sense to me. I think the Wolverines need to get a lot of throws for whoever they think the number 2 quarterback is going to be. Which one of those guys that we saw on Saturday is going to be JJ's backup? Is it going to be Davis Warren? Is it going to be the Jaden Denigal kid? Is it going to be Jack Tuttle? Which one of those kids is going to back up JJ McCarthy? And the way this team 144 is built, we want a confident backup quarterback there just in case JJ goes down. I don't want to speak that into existence. We want to think that he will be healthy up through the entire season like he was last year, but this is football, so you never know. And he did get twisted around in a way that was scary for everyone on Saturday. So you never know. But you want a backup that's going to go in there and be able to lead the team and get a lead if the team doesn't have it, or protect the lead if the team already has it. So I'm thinking back to earlier today. I was thinking about Wilton Spate that first year when I think we were playing either Minnesota or Indiana, and Jake Rudock took a bad hit and got twisted around. Wilton Spate came in and won one of those games for us on the road. I'm thinking about also, Ohio State, that 2017 game. I was watching that game and I was thinking, when JT Barrett went out, okay, we've got them now. This younger kid is coming in, but Dwayne Haskins, the late Dwayne Haskins, rest in power. Dwayne Haskins came in and he snatched all of our hearts out. It was like a veteran was going in there, and Dwayne Haskins arguably played. He was arguably a better quarterback than JT Barrett. So you want a guy who's going to come in and not struggle, and ideally continue to have the confidence to move the team down the field and not throw picks, and not struggle the way that John O'Corn did when he had to come in and relieve Wilton Spate. And then even when John O'Corn had the opportunity to snatch and secure the starting position, uh, yet he struggled in that 2017 season. So once the score gets once Michigan gets far enough out ahead of Bowling Green this weekend, which is what we all expect to see, you want to pull those starters out. I mean, that's understandable. You want to pull those guys out and not risk injury and have them in place for another run at the Big Ten title, the Big Ten East, and then the overall Big Ten title. And then we want them in contention for one of those college football playoff slots. But whoever that second quarterback is going to be, and maybe they're still earning it. One of those three guys, maybe they're still earning it. If I were the play caller, if I'm Coach Harbaugh, I'm on the phone with my guys. Well, he's in with them all week. He just can't go to the games right now. But by the way, I thought it was cool that he's going to his son's Little League games and moving the chains. But if I'm Coach Harbaugh, I have my offensive staff, and I'm saying, okay, well, let's at least try to be a little more aggressive with the backup quarterbacks. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section below for the playback of this video. Do you think the Wolverines need to be more aggressive with their backup quarterbacks? And is there anything else you think they need to tune up before we get to the meat and potatoes of the schedule? This is Big Discussions 76 Sports. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar. Respect is earned. Shout out to Bo Lytle. So if you see fit, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, please like and share. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that information is below in the description box in the form of my Cash App and PayPal. You can also leave a super thanks. If you see fit, please consider joining the Big Words LLC Newsletter. In addition to being a YouTube content creator, I'm also a writer with 2 blogs and a sports-related book project on the way, which I will be talking about shortly on this channel. That content will be woven in with the Michigan football content and other content here. So with that, everyone, go blue. Look for this is going to be a 7:30 kickoff. So the game's not going to end until, 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, unless Bowling Green somehow takes the Wolverines into overtime, which probably won't happen. But the game's going to end late. So look for something, reaction video, Saturday night or early Sunday morning. So with that, go blue. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Always try to do your best. Take care, and I will talk to you the next time. Who's got it better than us?